Mrs. Pete Swartz again here in Lancaster, Ohio, unfortunately. Last video, I was talking about the orbs that's flying around, and I actually had some pictures blown up that I took a picture of it. You can't see it with your eye, but if you're looking through a lens of a camera, you can see it. And I don't know if you can see this. Can you zoom this in? Right there's, right here's the orb. Right there, it's round. It's about 6 3/4 inches in diameter. It's got a window on each side, so whoever's operating it, it's like an eye, so they can see where they're going. And those things can either microwave you, radiate you, or spew gas on you, or that itching gel that they put on me all the time. So yeah, that's my this is my hat right here. I was taking the camera and I was just taking pictures everywhere, but that's the orb right there, about 6 3/4 inches in diameter, with a window on each side so they can see. So those things, they're following me every day now, and they're hitting me in the back of the head. They're using a brain. It's not a microwave. It's not a radiation. It causes the area of the brain where they're hitting you to literally dissolve, and they're trying to take my memory. They say the stuff I know about them is in the back part of my brain, so they're dissolving. They're trying to do that every day, so that's why I got to wear this lead hat plus more protection. But I wanted to show you that picture of that orb I've been talking about so many times. It's real thing. Now, what I want to talk about today was my ear. I have pictures of that. I was having a problem with my left ear, and I woke up and one morning and there was blood all over my pillow that was pouring out of my left ear. Well, it's impossible for your left ear to have any blood pouring out of it unless you punctured your eardrum or something like that. So, and then I always had a problem with my left ear with it vibrating in like a frequency all the time. It never stopped, just kept vibrating. But I figured out what was going on. These people that's doing this to me, they'll watch you for a while and see on my cell phone, I'm right-handed, so I write with my right hand and I'd always hold my cell phone to my ear, my left ear. So they put the chip in the left ear so they can hear what I say, they can hear what the people on the phone say, and whoever's talking in a conversation around me. So when I went to the ear doctor that I met, I became very good friends with in Columbus, Ohio, and I told her that I needed a picture of both my eardrums and see if one is different than the other. Well, and here's a picture of my right eardrum, and it's this is what you call a perfect eardrum. This here's all white, and this has got no marks, no scars, nothing like that. So she said that's perfect. So then she took a picture of my left eardrum, and she said, "Oh my God." So this here's swollen. This is all swollen, and this red right here, that's blood that's to the surface of my skin. And right here, there is this scar right here. This is where they cut my eardrum, and they put a chip in my eardrum so they could hear all conversations. What I said, what my phone said, or whoever was in the room. So when she saw that, she kind of freaked out a little bit. But then the next morning when I woke up, I looked in the mirror and I saw this. Didn't know what this was. So this is my earlobe, and I researched this here. It's called a needleless shot. There's a tube they put on your skin and it sucks it up like a vacuum cleaner. And then right here in the center is that bright red dot, a high pressure jet shoots the injection into your skin. That was the next morning. That was when I woke up. They tackled me in my bed about 2 a.m. My wife was working night shift, and there was like four guys jumped on me, and then they put me out with a shot. So, and I didn't forget that. So I knew something was going on. That's why I was looking all over what they do to me, and I saw that. Then I went back to the doctor. Now, when I went back to the doctor, my ear doctor, I also had cameras in my eyes, and when I see little dots everywhere, the blue dots, because my eyes are blue, so the lenses to the camera is also blue, and I can see that everywhere I look. So she said not to trust anybody else. So when she went to college, one of her friends is an eye doctor. So she took me there. And when she took me there, they were supposed to take all the pictures, and I wanted all the pictures that I paid for. So when I was getting my pictures done, she went out in her car and left. She had a new Lincoln Mark, and then later when I left the doctor's office for the eye doctor, I went to the counter to pay for my pictures. Behind the counter where the guy was sitting was all glass cases, and the eye doctor walked up behind me, and he was looking at the guy, and he's shaking his head no, because I could see him in the glass behind the guy at the desk. And he says, no, they're not ready yet, but I went ahead and paid for them. I never got them. I still haven't got them to this day, $600. And I told her that was what her friend did that she went to college with. What happens is these people called and said, do not give him those pictures. So then when I talked to her later that evening, she was scared. They programmed on her dash of her car, it says, watch who you hang around. Now these people have been paid a lot of money to do this to me from the guy in China. So they thought, all the made up stuff that was done, they didn't know at first, but they know now. Other people know that it's all fake. So now when I went back, I've got tubes in my ears. It's called frequency tubes. The top elite people and the 1% people in the world, they don't use cell phones anymore. They use frequency tubes. I can talk to 5, 6, 7 people at the same time inside of my head without moving my lips or anything. I can talk just like when you're thinking to yourself. You can think, you can talk to yourself, or when you're reading to yourself, you're actually talking inside of your head. The same way these frequency tubes work. Well, they've got different frequencies. And on these frequencies, they put these in so they can, torture the people with what they do to them. They usually have one frequency that they hear from. Well, one day I was listening, I could hear them talking, and they said, we had to put a new eardrum in his ear because the old one shattered. And I'm like, well, okay, I heard that. I didn't say anything. So I made another appointment with my ear doctor. I went up there and I told her, I said, she doesn't want me to say her name. I need to take another picture of my left eardrum that we have. She sees, I told her, they put a new eardrum in me because the old one shattered. She says, well, this is what I do for a living. And she's got 4 or 5 offices around Central Ohio, and she's one of the best. She says, we don't have that technology. It doesn't exist. I told her, I said, well, these people, our government and the 1% and the people that is doing things to people, technology is 100 years more advanced than what any of us know about. And that's a fact. So when she went and took that picture of my left eardrum, she got very nervous. And she started talking really low and didn't want nobody to hear her. I was looking around. I said, what's the matter? She goes, that's a different eardrum you have in your head. She goes, they did replace it, but the technology doesn't exist. So now she's a complete believer in everything I tell her. So I do have a new eardrum that no one knows how they do it, but here's the thing, this program that I'm in, if you guys know about 9/11, when the Twin Towers went down, you know that was a fake job. Our own government blew them buildings up. So there's all these things, all these papers that have been trying to get Congress to pass so they can do all these things to the people of America. And that stuff wasn't getting passed. So anyway, when the Twin Towers went down, they said it was another country had done it. It was Iraq. That was a lie. Every program that was written to hurt people in America and to do things to them, they passed it all overnight after the Twin Towers went down. Because they said it was a invasion from outside source. So this is one of the programs I'm in. So it would be like 23 and a half years old. And all these programs, I mean, there's not this one, but there's many programs that was passed during 9/11. And they're all gonna have to end really, really soon. So I'm gonna keep pressing and doing what I'm doing, keep telling people what's going on. And I have proof. Everything I say, I can back it up. Everything is proven. I got pictures. I even have other pictures I'll have to get and see if I can get them blown up and show them to you. But these people have been paid millions of dollars a year to hurt me every single day for the last long time. This started in China when I was there. The man from China did it. So, and he also paid a man that was working for the NSA money to expedite my case, and for him to lie and said all these nasty things about me. Well, that man's not there any longer, but he's the one that's caused all these things to happen to me. He's a liar, and he's not, they say he's one of the worst employee the NSA has ever had. So this case is ongoing, and it'll be over very soon. The people that's done this to me is going to pay dearly for it, and their time is about up. I mean, it's supposed to be up the 28th of this month. Thanksgiving Day is when they started their 3-year investigation. Another organization that's investigating them. It's up in 8 days. And by the way, today's my birthday, November 20th. So today's my birthday, and I got 8 days left before this crap's over with me and them. So with all that, I had some more stuff I was going to say, but if you guys want to, can we put these pictures up? Okay, I'm gonna put these pictures up on the website. I mean, up on the videos on the site anyway, so you can look at them up close and better. I got some other stuff I need to start, programs, videos I need to do. But I think I've said all of this for these. So with that, I'll bring you some good stuff in my next one. Thank you very much.